to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a topic that looks very simple yet complicated. And what's that? We are talking about pre-poo. So I'll be telling you guys all about pre-poo, the best oils you're going to use for pre-poo, and what pre-poo actually means and its benefits. So before we go into the video, if you're new to my channel, please do well to press the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to turn on the post notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also like and comment below, and also do not forget to share this video with your friends and family. And if you're an OG, you're welcome back to my channel. So then, without further ado,
Coconut oil has almost the same property with coconut oil. Then people that say coconut oil is bad for them, then you can substitute it for, use PKO for, substitute it for coconut oil, or use babassu oil. So my applicator bottle, as you can see, the ones I've done before is still inside of it. Then this is my hot water. I usually heat my oil before using it because I have low porosity hair. So now my oil is inside the hot water bath. So I'm going to leave it there for about maybe 10 minutes.
So guys, you're welcome back. So like I said, that we are going to be discussing pre-poo today. And then I've shown you guys how I prep my oils. So this is my oil I'm going to be using for my pre-poo, and this is palm kernel nut oil. What is pre-poo? Basically, people define pre-poo today as a pre-treatment or a pre-shampoo treatment that you do to your hair in order to prevent your hair from being stripped of its natural what? Sebum, right? Sebum is actually the natural oil our hair has already. But it goes way more than that. To me, I feel pre-poo is actually a treatment you give to your hair before you shampoo your hair in order to prevent what? High brow fatigue. Yeah. If you have that definition in your mind, it will help you understand the science behind what? Behind pre-poo. So that is how I feel and define my own pre-poo. That pre-poo is actually a treatment you give to your hair before you shampoo your hair to prevent what? High brow fatigue. Now, what is high brow fatigue? When you hear the word high brow, what comes to your mind? Water, right? For the science students. So high brow fatigue is actually when your hair absorbs water. The water get into your cuticles, get into your hairspray. It can even get to the cortex, and then it does what? It swells. After a while, when it dries, it shrinks. So the swelling and shrinking cause what they call what? Cuticular what? Damage. It can actually damage your hair cuticle. So that is what they call what? High brow what? Fatigue. And high brow fatigue can even lead to what? Moisture overload. So we don't want that to happen to our hair. So that is why you need what? An oil. You need what? An oil to protect that. We all know that water and oil do not mix, right? Fine. Then what should we use for our pre-poo? What should we use? How do we do the pre-poo? So like people always say that they use aloe vera gel, they use onion juice, they use different type of liquid to pre-poo their hair. My dear brethren, oils are the best you can ever use to do what? To pre-poo your hair. Let's take for example, you're ready to pre-poo your hair, right? Then you add water to that hair. You put water first on your hair after spraying your water on your hair, or putting the aloe vera juice, or putting the garlic juice, onion juice that is liquid. Your hair absorbs it, right? It gets into your hair cuticles and drives down to your cortex. True or false? True, right? Then You said you've done the pre-poo, you pre-poo with onion juice. When you now wash your hair, as you pour water on your hair, what is going to protect that water from not, what is protecting that water now from not entering into your cortex? What exactly will protect the water? What? Can water protect you from, protect that water, that, or the shampoo from stripping your hair off its oil? The answer is no. The answer is no. Water can't do that. The only thing that can do that is what? It's oils. It is only an oil that can prevent what? That can prevent the shampoo from stripping your hair off its what? Its sebum. Because once there is water on something now, once there is oil on something, pour water on it. What happens? It slips away. So it is only oils that can help you do that. Water can't do that. And secondly, there's another disadvantage of using water is this. If you apply water to your hair and scalp and leave it overnight, what happens? You are inviting what? Molds, microbes growing on your scalp. So if you pre-poo your hair with liquid or even conditioner, a liquid-based substance or product like your conditioner, anything liquid-based, you are inviting what? Molds and microbes on your scalp. Let's take for instance, if you wash your hair, if you have washed clothes for a longer time, what happens to your fingers? There's a way it becomes, your finger feels, what happens? You start feeling like a little tear, a little pain can even tear your what? Your fingers. That's exactly what happens to your scalp when you soak, when you put water on it and leave it what? Overnight. It is not what? Advisable. And then that is when the hydra fatigue can even set in. So it's advisable you use what? An oil. Now we're talking about oil. Is it any kind of oil that you can actually use? So now, what you might ask, okay, what type of oil do I need to use for my pre-poo? What type of oil can I use to pre-poo my hair? That's a question that somebody might want to ask. First, let us know what oils are. You know, I put it on my tip first before applying all over my hair. Oils are what? Oils are basically made up of what? Fatty acids and what? And glycerol. Oils are made up of what? Fatty acid and what? And glycerol. 3 fatty acids combined to 1 glycerol give us what? Triglycerides. And for you to know your oils, the ones that are penetrating, it is the fatty acid that is in that oil that determines the type of oil that oil will be. Basically, we have monosaturated fatty acid and unsaturated fatty acid. These are the 2 fatty oils. The ones that are mono and unsaturated, those are the 2. If you are looking for oils that can penetrate your hair strands, go for the monosaturated fatty acid or the unsaturated fatty acid. Why do I say this? Because they are linear in shape. And our hair cuticle is as well linear in shape. They are able to penetrate into your hair. They penetrate into your hair cuticles, even down to your cortex to protect them. So those are the oils that you should look into when you want to do what? Your pre-poo. Since pre-poo is basically to avoid what? Hydra fatigue. So you need to do what? You need to go for penetrating what? Oils. Those are the oils that do what? That are good. When they penetrate into your hair strands, for example now, they penetrate and they'll guide your hair. They penetrate and they'll guide and protect your hair. When water is coming into it, because they penetrate and guided your cortex, as water is coming into it, they are blocking the water. And the best oils that we advise to use for pre-poo is coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of the best oils that can help you when it comes to hydra fatigue. It's coconut oil. Then the other oils you can also try that are penetrating as well is what? Palm kernel nut oil. Yeah, palm kernel nut oil has almost the same composition with coconut oil. It has almost the same composition with coconut oil. And then You can also use olive oil. Why? Because olive oil acts like both a sealing oil and a penetrating oil. So I call it Oliver Twist. So you can use olive oil as well for your pre-poo. It's fine. Why is it wrong to use a sealing oil? It is wrong because sealing oils do not penetrate your hair strands. Do you know what they do? They only coat. They only do what? They just coat. They don't penetrate it. As you're rubbing, applying it, it's not entering, no. It's not even going inside at all. It will just sit on top of your what? On top of your hair. They do what? They adsorb. They don't absorb. That's what they do. It sits on top of your hair, and that's it. So when it sits on top of your hair like that, it's not penetrating. You now put your satin bonnet, or you put your nylon or whatever. The nylon, there is something that the nylon, when the nylon touches it, it will even clean it. Yes, it will rub off on your pillow. It will rub and it will wipe off because it did not penetrate. It's just sitting on top of it. The only advantage of a sealing oil is what? It prevents surface friction. That's what it does. As it's rubbing on your bed, on your pillow, it's preventing the bed and pillow to rub, to touch on your hair. That is only the advantage of a sealing oil, but they do not penetrate your hair strand. So that's why it's very, very vital or important that you use a penetrating oil that can penetrate your hair strands and protect your hair from what? From high grade fatigue. And coconut oil is definitely the best oil you can go for. But those who say they hate coconut oil, they don't like coconut oil, you can go for babasu oil, you can use palm kernel oil, you can use the olive oil. These are very good penetrating oils. So that's all about pre-poo. So next time you want to pre-poo your hair, please do not use water-based products. No. Even your conditioners, they are not meant for pre-poo. Those are treatments. Aloe vera, olive oil, aloe vera, onion juice, rice water, those things are what? Hair treatments. You have to know the difference. They are hair treatments. They are not meant for pre-poo. You can pre-poo your hair overnight, then the next with your penetrating oils, then the next day before washing your hair, you can apply you can after washing your hair, then you can now apply your treatments, the onion juice, the rice water, and what else have you. You can apply it, then cover it and leave it for 30 minutes. If you have low porosity hair, you apply your heat, you leave it for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you do what? You wash it off. Or 1 hour, depends on you. You wash it off. That is your treatment. It is not a pre-poo. Pre-poo are meant to do with oils and not water-based. It is only oils that can actually protect you from hydra fatigue. It is only oils that can prevent, that can guide you or guide your hair from water to do it. Not so that water cannot be able to enter, because we all know that water and oil do not do what? Do not mix. Yeah, they do not mix. So please use your oils and use your penetrating oils, and have it in mind that pre-poo is not just to prevent your hair from being stripped of its natural oil. No, it is basically a treatment given to your hair to prevent what? High grade fatigue. So my brethren, that is all for today. So I will go now and finish my pre-poo. I'm going to use my after this I'll sit under my steamer or use my steam cap, then I'll leave it overnight. Tomorrow then I'll wash my hair. So I've trimmed my hair already. I lost the video, so that's all about today's video. So thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this video, please do well to give it a thumbs up, and if you are yet to subscribe till now, what are you waiting for? If you're there, please subscribe to my channel, and also like and share this video. Turn on the post notification also, so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So guys, thank you so much, and follow me on Instagram at Afroliciousmuna, on Instagram. And please, if I may ask, how do you pre-poo your hair? Do you pre-poo overnight or that same day? It is best to pre-poo overnight though. And what oils do you use for your pre-poo? What oils do you use for your pre-poo? So let's meet in the comment section to discuss that. So thank you all so much. Bye.